Okay, so let's go over the new compass system because it's honestly pretty good overall. So let's go ahead. First, the thing that you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to find one of these, talk to it, and it will unlock the region that you will see. So basically, you have 3 distinct regions that have all 3 of their different things. You can just see them on the map, of course. You might have to do a part of the Archon quest to do this. I don't think you did. It's just been, I don't think I saw these appear when I was playing, but, you know, it's been a bit since then. But yeah, I have this region unlocked, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show you guys what the compass levels actually do. So we can see at level 1, we get the exploration compass. Level 3, we actually get a upgraded ability for it, and then level 5, we get the final ability for it. And each one of those is 10%, 50%, and 90% respectively as to how much exploration progress you have to have. Now I'm gonna give you a trick to, you know, get a lot of exploration progress pretty quick. And as for the abilities, we can go ahead and we can see basically ability level 1, it's just the normal treasure compass, not really that crazy. Ability level 2, it gives you up to 10 treasures, you know, it can display 10 of them, right? And I believe what it, you know, should be able to do is just, you should be able to press it a couple times and it should show. Let me go ahead and see. As we can see here, this, you know, chest over here, all the way over here, that thing, I don't know why I can't get it. It's a puzzle, whatever. I'm gonna come over, I guess, here, and I'll just quickly press the compass. Hopefully it'll give me another signature. And yeah, it gave me 3. So here I have 3 treasures that I could unlock, but you see how this one got deleted. So it's up to a one-time use, marking 10, which for specifically PC Island, I feel like has been very useless. I've not been able to actually mark 10 things. You know, in general, I just haven't been able to mark 10 things, right? But, you know, per usage, I've marked 3. If I go ahead and I mark this chest again, it's going to get rid of these 3 that have been marked, and you're going to have this chest over here. So it's there, but, you know, 10 realistically is not what you're going to see. And then for the final exploration level 3, which you do need 90% exploration for, it just displays everything. It's just like, yep, you basically are finished with the region. Go ahead and, you know, get level 3, and let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, but I'm going to also show you a tip for what you guys can do to actually unlock a lot of the stuff here. So let's go ahead. As you can see, I'm at 86%. I have 4 oculi remaining around these islands. I'm gonna go collect those 4, and we're gonna check my exploration every single time, because if you don't know, oculi give a lot of exploration percentage depending, you know, some of them, it's a little weird because some of them take a little bit of time. I wish I didn't have to collect this one, but I'm gonna have to anyways. So 86%, we're already at 87%, right? It is very easy. They already mark them on your map when you're near them. It's very easy to just go ahead and get them. Now, the only issue with exploring like this and, you know, doing this is that it's not going to give you sigils. You know, you'll get some from, you know, leveling up the statue, but generally it's not really going to be a lot of sigils. So you're going to either want to do this maybe on the second island that you're doing. Maybe you have a lot of sigils left from the previous island, because there is more sigils than you will need on every single island, at least, you know, from what I can probably guess from previous, you know, Genshin Impact updates for the last 4 years, you know. And now we're at 88, and we'll keep going, and I'm just going to max this out. So I actually won't be able to get the last one because the last one is locked behind this world quest. Once you finish the world quest around here, it's gonna take you to a special place, I presume. So yeah, I won't be able to finish this one, but I imagine just getting this next oculi might push us over the edge. Oh, well, there's the chest. Might push us over the edge there in terms of getting, you know, our percentage done here. So let's go ahead and let's collect this last oculi. There we go, and we are at 90%. So what? Getting 3 got me 4%-ish, you know, maybe 5. I've had some, you know, oculi give me 3%. You know, I don't know if maybe it was just lagging. I picked up 2, right? Because it was a very quick succession where I picked up 2 of them, and, you know, it didn't update on the first one, and then it updated on the, you know, second one. Possible, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just an amazing way to get stuff, because assume, you know, you have 30, right? 30 oculi, right, on this region. Let's see how many I had. So I leveled up to 20. So I had 24 before, so there was 34 around here. Just 34 around here, and I could have gotten, you know, easily 40%, I guess, you know, more than 40% just by collecting all the oculi. So it's not bad. And right here, as you can see, it did mark a buried treasure chest. So there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna showcase what it looks like when you actually have the final maxed out version here. So let's go and grab that. Let's see. Okay, it plays a special animation. This is new. So let's see. Okay, nice little animation. All right, sweet. All right, that's cool. I do appreciate when they change the models like this. It's been a long time since it's actually been relevant because all the model changes. So yeah, I guess when you complete it, you do get the end of the quest because she did start with a quest. Like this whole thing did start with a quest of Lauma. I didn't pay attention to it because again, I'm kind of limited on time. Okay, so if you're a Luma fan, you'll definitely, or Lauma. I always read her name as Luma. But if you're a Lauma fan, you'll definitely appreciate that because from what I was gathering from the little that I listened to, it seemed like it was talking more about a character. So it's a little bit to figure out more about the character. All right, so I think all I have to do is press Z and it's just gonna light up everything. So let's go, pressing, and boom, look at that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think I had things over here. Yeah, I didn't know. But you can see there is so much still, and as you can see, there's that Oculus that I had that requires us to probably finish the world quest. So yeah, overall, pretty cool that they updated it like this. I mean, this is good because now I don't have to worry about missing anything. I've got 90% exploration. This is looking pretty good to me. I'll take that absolutely. This is a very, very good update. It did say we had rewards waiting on us. You also, I guess, oh, no, I didn't want to, no. You also do get a sanctifying elixir, which is pretty good. I mean, honestly, overall, this update has been, to the compass at least, great. You know, getting to level 3 is really good. You know, again, as I said, you'll have more sigils. So if I go ahead and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go complete this entirely, right? I say, I'm going to complete this entirely. I will probably have enough to get, you know, well, it depends. You would need quite a bit because you need 30 per level. So, you know, I only have, well, this would give me 8, right? If I had the ability to unlock this, it'd give me 8. Because what this is the shrine. So if I go over here and show you guys, what this is, it'll be a shrine. Yeah. So right here, oh, it's this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I got it. Cool. All right. This isn't what I thought it was. All right. I thought it was one of the key shrines, but no, it's just one of these. So yeah, sure. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this and then I'll check out that. There's the feather, right? I would appreciate if it was a sanctifying elixir, honestly, but maybe not. I don't know. It's tough to decide which it is. I wasn't thinking of those. So yeah, you also do have those, I guess, and it does mark those on the map for you. So I guess, you know, between having 90, oh wow. Okay, good. We can check this out. I have 98% exploration now. So, you know, oh, am I going to get, you know, these, right? This is a good time to bring up that when you do reach 100% exploration, even for past regions, it did not actually, this is not actually 100%. As good as it looks to have, oh, 100% everywhere, it's not actually 100%. It just means that I haven't, you know, all this means is that you've done basically everything because I don't know how Hoyo like calcs it or anything, right? But I know if you're doing a lot of quest items, generally that can bump up your amount of exploration quite a bit because it'll give you chests and stuff, and that'll bump up your exploration, but you're not actually finding, you know, things out in the wild, so those overworld chests are still going to be there, and they won't be counted towards your exploration progress once you reach 100, right? So it's a little weird. I do like that they do it, and it is important to note, none of this stuff right here that is marked currently actually shows anything from a quest, right? If I were to do a quest, right, obviously, you know, this thing is from a quest, right? I have to do a quest to get to the region, but this is not necessarily from a quest. It's not being spawned in because I did a quest event, right? That is one thing that should be known. If I do something that is a part of a quest event and it spawns like an exquisite chest or something, it won't actually be on this map, right? This is not showing, that's not what this is showing. This is showing everything in the overworld currently that you can do. Okay, so actually I was gonna do the world quest and I was like, oh yeah, they're probably gonna spawn chests at some point. So yeah, you can see here that, you know, I don't have the chest marked down at all. This is purely from a world quest. So it didn't mark it down. However, I guarantee if I press Z right now, boom, there we are. That is just one? Okay, interesting. It's a little interesting that it's just one, but hey, you know, this is it, right? This is all that we need, all that we're gonna get, and, you know, to give validity to, you know, the whole, like, oh, you could have a little bit more. I have 25 right now. So I have 25 of these right now. I could go collect some Oculus, do a couple chests, and then, you know, I'd be done basically, because I mean, I am legitimately like right there, ready. Like I'm so close to getting this done. So the quest items you shouldn't be able to miss. This should guarantee a proper 100% exploration, whereas previously that was just not the case. I'm gonna actually stick around for a bit and get 100% exploration just so I can prove, like, and make sure you guys can actually see that while I have 100%, it's not actually 100%. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that counted as a part of the compass. That's interesting. So I see 99% there. That is a part of the compass, apparently. Those little things. Cool. I mean, imagine if we had that in Fontaine, man. If we had that in Fontaine, that'd be a lot of markers, because I'm assuming they've now toned down this due to the compass, if I'm being entirely honest. Yeah, let me get to 100% and I'll see you guys in a minute. Buried treasure stuff should be here. Yep, there we go. So, like, buried treasure, even though it spawns in later, it is still, like, technically a part of the overworld map, and you will always be able to see it. One thing I wish it did, though, is that it did actually make these always appear on the map, whereas, you know, some world quests will. Let me go ahead and just look around. Like, this world quest, it always appears on the map no matter how close you are to it. I wish it did that for the region. Now, it might be annoying, but it would also be good, you know, just to see. And maybe we could have, like, filters, right? Maybe we can actually get, like, filters, right? If we go ahead and we're like, oh, yeah, you know, filter out, you know, quest markers or whatever, you know, just something like that, right? I think that would be a nice way to improve the compass, you know, allow us to get to these quests that, you know, oh, you need to do a world quest for this. Where's the world quest, right? Like, sometimes you look at a wall and it's like, okay, what quest do I need to do for this, right? Would be nice if they had something for that in game. Okay, and we should see here that I have 100% exploration. Yes, however, I mean, look at it. I still have things I can get. So, yeah, just, you know, this is a very good change because, I mean, this could be, I mean, that's an Oculus, right? I mean, I imagine most people assume that when they don't have enough Oculus, they're still out there, right? Although, you know, to be fair, we do have, like, you know, more things coming. You could see that and be like, well, it's gonna come in the next update, right? But now you can actually just go ahead and get the Oculus, right? And then we also have chests, which is Primogems, right? This is Primogems. Probably not a lot, honestly. Like, that's 5 Primogems. I know that's a remarkable chest. This should be an exquisite, which is like 2 or 5. I think it's 2 or 5. I mean, so that's 10. Even if we assume these are all 5, it's still like 30 Primogems at max, right? It's not huge, but it is nice to know that when you have a region at 100%, it is properly at 100%. So yeah, I'm very, very, you know, happy with this change overall. And yeah, it's not that hard, honestly, to get this going. And I did this all in one day. You can do it too. And now, you know, you can just save this for whenever you need Primogems, break in case of emergency Primogems, right? You know, whatever you want. But yeah, very good change overall. Not really much else to say. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.